What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're on the canal and we're drop shotting for some big perch using a special rig that I tied myself, which has actually been inspired by one of the Spro titanium drop shot rigs. I made my own with some like float stops and a hook and whatever. I've got like a little weight on the bottom, but I've got a longer one than that I've made as well. We're going to be using some fresh, great big juicy lobworms. It's first light, early in the morning, see if we can get onto a few fish. I've got a ton of lobworms I got from my garden a couple of days ago. They'll come out at night when it's been damp on. We've got like a big lawn, it's all come out. The reason I'm using this rig that I've made is because there's so many pike compared to how many perch there are. I think it's just going to be a lot easier trying this flow. Oh, yep, that was a perch. Right, let's throw it back out to over there. Perch again. Oh yeah, on. Yes, that's a decent perch, you know. On the drop shot, first perch of the day, I'll take that. Yes I will. That is a nice fish. Beautiful perch to start off the day. Well, obviously this rig that I've tied obviously does work to some extent, and the float stops stick in place really well. I've got an idea of a few places that I reckon I'll do really well because they're very structurous, like bridges and that. And you see, I think drop shotting is a really good method because it gets those perch that you wouldn't normally find. It's a slower method of fishing and it gets those fish you wouldn't normally get on lures, like the bigger perch, I reckon. I think what I'm going to do is just walk up to this bridge, and before it I've seen some really nice perch just before this next bridge. My god, I've seen some big perch, and I saw that massive pike up here when I was lamping. That was pretty sick, and I lost it. Like, definitely double. I've seen some 3-pounders and they don't want any lures put in front of them, but they love worms because like it's something to do with the amino acids in them. Yep, on. Another decent perch. I think that's a bit better than the last one. That's definitely better than the last one. Ow. Oh, right on the top lip. Perfect that. I just tied up a much better drop shot rig with a much better hook on. It's barb as well, so perfect. It'll keep the worms on a lot longer as well, so that's the main thing really. I need to get to the deeper bits, which are a bit further up next to some walls and more structural kind of areas. The wally bits seem to do the best really for the perch. Yeah, when we get to the wall bit, literally just over here, and from there onwards there isn't generally as many weeds. I think you will be able to work a drop shot much easier. Plus it starts off deeper, so in the middle it's much deeper than it is further on. So I think that's also another reason why perch would want to sit here. Definitely down here it gets really deep. Oh, yeah. Nice perch, big perch, big perch. That's a big perch. That's a really big perch. There's a chub following it. There's a chub following it. There's 2 chub following it. There's 4 chub following it. That's an absolutely monster perch. My God, I've just got a big perch. Oh my God, that's huge. That's actually huge. That's a 2-pounder easy. My canal has tested me so much, and for big perch it is a very, very hard venue because there's so many pike and the pike population is booming. But I cannot believe the ridiculous size of this perch. It is so fat. It is just an absolute specimen from my canal. I just can't believe it. Easy 2-pounder that. I'm lost for words, I really am. I don't really have anything to say, but it's just a crazy day, and 4 chub chased it in. They were big chub. Oh my God, huge fish, really long. Gorgeous fish. Oh, another big perch, another big perch. My God, another big, bro. I don't think it's as big as the last one, but it's another big perch. What? They're all coming from under there. Yeah, it's definitely not as big as the other one. Awesome fish though. Absolutely beautiful fish. I think the conditions today for perch are fairly ideal. Like, it is overcast and whatever, but as we're going down the canal it does seem to be getting clearer and clearer, which is kind of making my confidence go downhill a bit. But obviously where we've had those big perch, it was quite deep as well, so I can't remember, but I'm not sure if there is actually any more deeper bits, like deep pockets like that, that's narrow but quite deep. But yeah, let's just carry on going, see if we could have a few more. Oh! Finally. Maybe that was the trick, having an alive worm. Another little perch. My drag was so loose then. So guys, end of the session. Really impressed with how this has gone on, especially being my first drop shot session ever. But yeah, if you have made it this far, which I hope you have, please like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.